Hey everyone, my name is Angela. If this is your first time here, I say welcome, and if you are returning, welcome back. So today I have something really very heavy on my chest that I need to talk about. So land issue in Liberia is a hustle. It can be a hustle. Um, so in my last video, I talked about how we were cited for an alley issue. So it's been 3 weeks since we did anything on the site. The work was halted 3 weeks and we have entered the fourth week. So it's going on 4 weeks since we were halted from progressing on the project, and we have been through we have gone to the district municipal building where the citation was held and the hearing was held. We did that. They came on the site to, view the the deeds of every resident, and also to take a look at the alley in question. That was done by the local district. And after that, the local district forwarded the case to Public Works. So he told us this is a zoning issue and he needs someone from the zoning department from Public Works to come in. Sorry, y'all, it's kind of hot in here. To come in and finalize this whole confusion, whether it's an alley or not. So we were forwarded to Public Works that same week, and since then we've been going back and forth with Public Works, and we spoke to two people. The first guy we spoke to, money was spent. He was like, well, he is one of the big guys over there. He can make sure he get these people together. So he promised us that you guys chill. We will make sure this is taken care of. We'll find. We'll get the folks on the site to take a look at the site, and also we will get the surveyor to get the land surveyed. So we trusted him. We gave him some money for his work, and we kept calling this fellow. Nothing materialized. Nothing materialized. I remember once he spoke with my husband. He told my husband, "Let your wife call me. She's in Monrovia. Let her call me." So I called him that day that he told my husband that I should give him a call. I called him. He's like, "Okay, I am in another city. So I will be back in Monrovia tomorrow morning around 10 o'clock." No, actually, when I called him, he told me, "I'm in another city, so I will call you back tomorrow morning. I'll be done with what I'm doing here by 10 a.m. I'll give you a call 10 a.m. tomorrow morning." I said, "Okay." Tomorrow morning came, 10 a.m. came and passed, did not hear from him. So around 10:30, I called. He picked up the phone and I said, "Hi, this is Angela, kids, so and so. I was just calling you because I didn't hear from you." Right away, he said, "You are the one who needs something from me, so you're supposed to call me." I said, "Yes, of course. That is the reason why I'm calling you, because since I didn't hear from you, I still make the call." So he told me he will call me. He did not call me. I called him and he's telling me that yes, I'm the one who's supposed to call him after he did not call me when he said he was going to. So that one passed, and he said, "Okay, well, right now I'm still in the conference. I will be done maybe around 4:30. I should be in Monrovia by 4:30. So call me at 4:30. I said, "Okay, I'm not doing anything here. My work here is to get this project going. So grab the phone, 4:30, give him a call. He takes the phone, he answers and said, I'm in Mount Barkley. So I should be in Monrovia shortly. So when I get to Monrovia, I will give you a call. I did not hear from him till today. I have not heard from him until today. So today, I had one of my uncles speak to someone else who claims that they can help with the situation to, hasten it. He said, well, I have to first of all go and see the land. He said, call me when you are at this place and I'll join you and we'll go and see the land. We got to this place, called him. He got in the car. We went to the site. He saw the land. And today is his birthday, so I mean, I had to give him something. So he didn't ask me for anything, but he was really very helpful. He came, took his time to go and see the land, and promised that he was going to speak to people who knows what they're doing and who are responsible for stuff like that. That he was going to make sure we get this moving because we've been stagnant for over 3 weeks. So I'm just saying this to say that land issue in Liberia, when you're coming, you have to be strong. You cannot be weak because sometimes just little issue. My issue is not about the land. There's no problem about the land. Absolutely no problem. The problem is about an alley confusion. One of my neighbors is saying that there is an alley where my foundation is, part of my foundation is, and that is the issue. No problem with the land, but he just saying that where you put your profile, that particular area is part of an alley. So with that little small problem, 3 weeks going on 4 weeks, we are still there. So we finished with this guy who went with this on the site with me, and we are in the car coming back home, and I get a call from my engineer telling me that he has the citation um, for a survey coming up on Wednesday. That was one of the best news I've ever had since going on 4 weeks. Since going on 4 weeks, that was the best news I ever had. I was so happy. He said, well, I have our copy, and the guy is sending someone to the site to give copies to the neighbors and the residents and stuff. So Wednesday, we are going to go there. They are going to settle this issue once and for all, and we are going to get the land surveyed again to really ascertain is there an alley or not, so that we can put that to rest and some of us can get back to work because we are tired. We are tired of waiting and waiting and waiting. So another thing I've learned when you come into Liberia is patience. You have to be patient. I thought I was really patient. After a few weeks, I stayed here interacting with people, family, friends, and I really thought I gathered some patience until this issue came up. I was doing well. First week, I was like, okay, we'll get there. Second week, I was like, okay, we'll get there. By the middle of the third week, I was done. I was like, no, this is crazy. I told my husband, I'm like, I need to pack my bag and get out of here because I am bored. I cannot just sit here 3 weeks doing absolutely nothing. I said, I'm not on vacation. This is not what I came for. I think this thing, we should just forget about this whole Liberia business because I guess it's probably not meant to be. He's like, you know what, just be patient and you cannot just pack your bag. I spoke to my brother. He told me the same thing. He said, if you pack your bag and go, it means that you have lost. You're going to be the loser. So just stay strong and just keep pushing and do whatever you can. And we know that it's going to happen. It's going to take some time, but it's gonna it's gonna come through. So I am glad I did wait. But I mean, I wouldn't have gone. But it's just something that I was just thinking about. So yeah, so it can be really very, very stressful. Um, coming to build in Liberia. Another thing is that the president will go abroad and tell Liberians, come to Liberia. Liberia is open for business. Liberia is open for investment and all of that. And investors come, Liberians come back, to come and contribute positively to Liberia, and then we meet with some of these things. So these are some of the reasons why you see some people don't want to make any investment in Liberia, because it's very, very discouraging. It's very, very heartbreaking. It's very devastating. It can be very, very devastating for you to come here and think that whatever you came to do will materialize, and it just ends up being nothing. So you have to have a heart when you want to come back to Liberia, either to live, to invest, to build. You have to have some patience. You have to take everything with a grain of salt. They will tell you, say, okay, all right, this is so and so. Okay, so Friday, just let's do this Friday. By Monday, Tuesday, we will be able to do this. Monday, Tuesday come, nothing. You guys gonna go to the next week. Another person will say, okay, let's so and so. You call them, they'll tell you, okay, we did everything. The paper is on the desk of so and so. We are waiting for so and so to sign, and just on and on. They just drag and drag and drag and drag everything, everything. So you have to take everything with a grain of salt, and don't expect anything to move quickly in Liberia. You cannot expect anything to move quickly. If it does, you thank God, thanks, and keep it moving. But do not expect that everything is going to go according to how someone said it will go. You cannot take the word from people's mouths, even those in government or in high places. They will say one thing, but they will not live by their words. People here do not live by their words. They say one thing, they drag you on and do another. So yeah, I just thought to come on here and vent. But yeah, that's what's been going on. 4 weeks I've been lying down here just doing absolutely nothing. And I was on the verge of just packing my bags, dusting my feet, and getting out of here. But yeah, so we are waiting for Wednesday. We get that land, solve it, olive issue, um, explain and finalized, and then we can continue with what we came here for. So I'll keep you guys posted. Stay tuned. And if you are not subscribed, I invite you to do so, because I am going to be putting up all of my progress right up on here. You don't want to miss anything. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and let's keep our fingers crossed for Wednesday. Like I said, you cannot take people by their words. Sometimes, even if it's written in ink and paper, you still cannot trust it until it actually materializes. So, fingers crossed, Wednesday, we're hoping for the best. Okay? All right. Bye.